Temperatures are on the rise, and so is the awareness of heat safety. Tomorrow is National Heat Awareness Day. I spoke with Chris Valletta to get tips on how not only to stay safe from the heat, but how to enjoy more in it.
It's an extremely serious situation. A lot of people don't realize that the heat is the #1 weather-related killer in the United States. It sends over 70,000 people to the emergency rooms every year. But what people don't realize as well is that heat illnesses like a heat stroke or the likes are both 100% preventable and 100% survivable. No one, whether you're working or playing, should ever suffer from a heat-related illness.
And do you think the reason that people do is because they are not aware that they're experiencing a heat-related illness, or?
Awareness is certainly a huge factor. There really are 3 things that you can do to stay safe in the heat. And the first thing is hydration. Obviously, you want to keep your body hydrated. A body that's not properly hydrated is like a car that doesn't have radiator fluid in it. If you don't have radiator fluid in your car is going to what? It's going to overheat. It's going to stop. It's going to shut down. Your body's the exact same way. So keeping yourself hydrated is critical to heat safety. The second is sun protection or shade. If you're out and about, you need to take shade breaks. Believe it or not, standing in the shade and getting yourself out of the direct solar energy from the sun can actually help you feel 10 to 15 degrees cooler in that environment. And that's really important when you're out doing work or activities, whether you're 5 years old playing soccer or you're speed walking in Florida. The third thing you want to do is use cooling products like cooling hats, cooling towels, cooling wristbands, cooling arm sleeves. There's a variety of products that are on the market to help keep you cool when you're in the heat. Our company Mission makes a head-to-toe portfolio of products that help keeps you cool so that you can do more and you can perform better.
You say so many people are not aware of this situation, so I imagine that is the mission of the National Heat Safety Coalition?
It is. The National Heat Safety Coalition is a very unique organization started in 2020. It's a division of the Corey Stringer Institute at the University of Connecticut. It's an independent 501c3, and they are the absolute preeminent heat safety experts throughout the world, led by a world-renowned physician, Dr. Douglas Casa, who is the expert on heat safety. And the National Heat Safety Coalition was assembled to bring together a trifecta of both scientific experts, product developers, and end users, people who are working every single day in the heat. And by bringing those people together, the Heat Safety Coalition can make recommendations and put out guidelines. In fact, the guidelines that they've published have now been backed by over 50 of the world's top heat safety experts. Members from the National Heat Safety Coalition are actively involved with the federal government, advising OSHA on the guidelines that should protect workers when they're working in the heat. Because here's the reality. It's not just about heat safety. It's also about improving performance. Believe it or not, if you keep yourself cool and hydrated and you take yourself out of the sun and give yourself some breaks in the shade, you actually improve your performance. So imagine what that does for American businesses that have workers in hot environments. If you can improve the productivity and the output, it has exponential positive impacts, not only to the employees, but also to the output of the organization. So this is an economic advantage. And that's why the National Heat Safety Coalition exists. It's to ensure that people understand how to stay safe in the heat, but also how they can improve their productivity.
If you would like more information and tips to stay safe in the heat, head to their website, mission.com. For any questions about keeping workers safe and improving output, head to heatsafetycoalition.com.